some serious questions about 911, which she is saying was an inside job. She's saying there's some serious questions for the government to answer. And she is demanding the impeachment of George Bush for treason.
The other side.
The other side. But her party, the Democratic Party, expelled her. Why? Because she's a threat to white supremacy. You have to understand these people are brothers and sisters. They're related to each other. They're cousins and good friends. Two wings of the same bird, or the same airplane, going in the same direction. And they're there to keep each other balanced. To make sure that the plane stays on course. You all with me? This sister is raising serious issues about Katrina.
Come on.
She's keeping the issue of Katrina alive. In fact, she's raised an issue about some 5,000 men who were found, mainly men, who were found dead after Katrina with bullet wounds through their head.
Come on.
Check Cynthia McKinney on YouTube. 5,000 men who were found after Katrina with bullet wounds through their head. And she's raising up that question and keeping that question alive in Congress. She's not averse to raising up the spirit of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. and pointing the finger of guilt at the American government for their assassination. You are with me, brothers and sisters? So she's raising some serious issues. But why did they throw out of the Democratic Party? If the Democratic Party's policy, because we're looking broader than Obama now. You can't look at Obama separate from the Democratic Party. So I'm trying to get us to understand the context.
He's not independent.
He's not an independent. He's a member of the Democratic Party. And if thousands of our people were killed in Katrina, and there is evidence that suggests that there was, the government was implicated in unnatural causes of death. Then if the Democratic Party was interested in the liberation of African people and justice for African people, a sister like her would not be thrown out to the Democratic Party. Am I making sense? You see, we are Alkebu-Lanites here. We are African freedom fighters here. We have a duty and a responsibility to flag up these tools of analysis so our people can make sensible, intelligent analysis of the situation.
That's right.
Yeah? 10-9. The American government, the American political system, another tool of analysis is an understanding of the American political system. What is the nature of the American political system? That very wise Brother Keeley, tells us that America does not have a democracy. The American political system is not a democratic system. Now, if we break down the word democracy, we may find that it is a democratic system, but not for what they purport the word democracy to mean. So we won't confuse the issue now. Let's assume democracy is a good thing. For them, democracy is a good thing. That certainly is their buzzword. That's their goal. That's the passport that they use to invade other people's country because they don't have democracy over there. So we're going to bomb them into YouTube recently with a victim of American democracy with the whole of his face in Iraq. The whole of his face blown off. Yeah?
Beneficiary, not victim.
A beneficiary.
Right.
Yeah, well, here's a beneficiary. But this beneficiary have no face. I would imagine he must be dead now. I'm talking, it was a graphic image. The whole of his face blown off in the name of American democracy.
Right.
Reports are saying nearly 1 million Iraqis have been killed by the American government since March 2003 in the name of democracy. But even so, Brother Keedy says to us, America doesn't have a democracy. He says they rather have a oligarchy. What's an oligarchy? An oligarchy is a system of rulership of an elite few. Yeah? An elite and oppressive few. And Brother Keedy is saying to us, are a government that's controlled by an elite few. So what Brother Keedy is saying to us is that this so-called democratic system is an illusion. The voting system in America, when you hear election, it's all a hoax. It's a farce. You're not voting for change. There is no real fundamental difference in what you're voting for in the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. There's no fundamental difference because both parties are controlled by the same oligarchy. And what he's actually talking about are secret societies who run the American political system, who run the American economic system, who run the American educational system, who run the American media, who run the American criminal justice system, who run the American police service, who run the American social system, who run the American military system. It's controlled. It is controlled. It is governed by this oligarchy. This elite few. These are the same people who control the banking system that governments rely upon in order to maintain the power that they have. Did you hear what I'm saying, brothers and sisters?